Hey there, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. Today I want to talk about a quick little mod that I just did, and that is this little Molle panel for the center console of the truck. Now I have a 2008 Frontier. The guy that made it is actually a buddy of mine who has an Xterra, so they work on Xterras too. So, you know, they're just nice little Molle sort of panels. I'll show you how I installed mine here. I'll show you a little bit about them. They're very inexpensive, cool little things. But if you want one of these, I will put a link in the description down below to how you can get in touch with the guy that made them. Again, they're pretty inexpensive. They're pretty easy to ship, but they're just a cool little thing. And again, I'll show you how I installed it. And if you're interested, check out the description down below. But let's get into the custom Molle panels for Frontiers and Xterras on the center console. Alright guys, so this is it. It's just a little simple piece of steel with sort of cutouts on it so that you can mount things, install things. I just hit it with some flat anti-rust black really quick and threw it in the truck. I have these little sort of U-bolt looking things laying around, and so I use that because they actually fit pretty perfectly for the front just to kind of, you know, hold it in there. But then it also gives me a point that I could tie something down or whatever. They are very sturdy, so like I just used some scrap screws that I had laying around and threw one back there too. What I'm going to use these for is things like strapping my radios to it, just little pieces of gear that I need to kind of get out of the way, and just gives me another place that I can store stuff or that I can tie stuff down with those little hoops. So that's kind of my idea. There are two of them. I'm getting ready to do the other one on the driver's side as well. So, you know, they come in a pair, but again, down in the description below, I will put a link to how you can get a hold of these. I also bought these little spacers. So these little plastic spacers, I think it was like 10 bucks or something for a whole bag of these things. I'm only going to use like 8 of them, but then I have some extras, so if I ever do anything like this again, I always just buy in bulk because it's so cheap. I mean, it's like you can spend 5 bucks and get 4 of them, or you can spend 10 bucks and get 100 of them, you know? So anyways, I'll put a link to these in the description down below as well. I got these off Amazon, just black nylon spacers. But then I'm just using like sort of like junky old screws and like washers that I had laying around, and these little U-bolt sort of looking things for tie downs. And then, yeah, I'm just screwing it straight into the center console so that it gives me a spot to attach stuff. So again, pretty simple, straightforward type of deal, but pretty neat way to, you know, make better use of your center console. If you've got a handgun that you want to put up there, if you've got, you know, anything like that that you want to sort of mount to the middle, this might be a good place to do it. An everyday carry knife, like you could strap all kinds of stuff to these panels. So anyways, just wanted to share those with you. So those were the sort of DIY Molle panels for Frontiers and Xterras on the center console. Hopefully, again, short little video, just wanted to kind of share these things with you. If you're interested, hit up the link in the description down below to get a hold of Brian, the guy that makes these things, and I'm sure he'd be happy to make you some. But great guy, super, you know, big Nissan guy, and I love that he's making cool stuff for the Xterras and Frontiers. So again, just wanted to share that with you really quick. If that was helpful, click that like button. If you are not already, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when new videos drop. I do a couple videos a week, so tons and tons of content for you. There's also links to Facebook, Instagram. I've got a Patreon page. We have a Discord where we all kind of chat 24/7, which is really cool. There's also a Facebook group for newbie overlanders. I've got a TikTok. I mean, I've got all kinds of stuff. If you like podcasts, there's a podcast. So if you're into overlanding and especially Nissans and things like that, I'd love to have you as a subscriber wherever you want to come hang out. So check out those channels in the description below and come join the club. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.